Okay, so still here. For some reason, the camera went away from the Venator for some reason. Out on Kubindi. So there's nothing. So we're moving our fleet a little farther south to maybe help out the CSA down in this area dealing with the ICG. So we'll continue doing that. Doesn't look like there's anything in here. Okay, so there's that. Where's our second platform over Dathomir? How's it doing? You. Nope, that's not the one I'm looking for. Oh, this one's the end. Oh, I didn't rename this one. So we know which ones come first and second, that kind of fun stuff that makes the life a little bit easier. So what's going on here? We are still building dock modules. We're missing stuff. Station construction, 14 million. So 16, sorry, estimated cost is 16 million. And we have, get started with that. That should get the stuff built. Star builders there. So just looking for all this stuff. Got to go get it. Oh, you know what? We could use a freighter. Platform 1. Oh, this didn't work. They're supposed to be sitting on top of each other.
Awaiting orders.
Why aren't we sitting on... This is supposed to be on top of this one. Didn't go the way I thought it was going to be going. Anyway. You're done building. So... So 1. So gun-wise... Cargo drones, repair drones, that works. So quad laser cannons, I got 128 to 128 and 64 to 64 for the station match. So this thing is basically built. So you don't need your freighter anymore. Just bring you over here to get the stuff we need. That's right, this isn't... Never mind. We don't have a manager for this station yet, so we can't assign the ship there yet. Never mind. Why moving so slow? Seriously, why are you moving so slow? Escorting. You're not escorting when you're sitting so far back. This one's still getting repaired. And he's supposed to be hitting his cargo drones and stuff. It's taking awfully long. Oh, that's right. We had a supply issue there. But this still doesn't explain why. Oh, he's moving now. I think. Somebody caught in trouble over here. Get him. Just launch everything at him. That's the fighter. Oh, you're gonna die. Never stood a chance against all those A-Wings.
Awaiting orders.
Should we rescue him? Can we rescue him? SQ2B is in Kubindi, so we can rescue them. Can we rescue 3? Didn't even know rescue 3 originally. This would be rescue 3B. Oh, look, he just got finished. Okay, so 3B, you are supposed to be with the main fleet, so park with Veronica. Waiting for replacement fighters, no big deal. And these guys have finally been built. At least 2 of them have been. 2 more in the 59 minutes to go on those things. I got 8 minutes on the A-Wings, so no big deal there. And miner's still way up. So, these freighters give you slightly different names so we know that you're meant to be out roaming around doing things. Oh, look, we already have that number.
Awaiting orders.
It was 2B that was finished, wasn't it? Oh, wait. Okay, so these 2. They need better captains. Do they have the room? They should. They do. Okay. Okay, so we need to find decent captains. They need to be 3 stars is what we're looking for, specifically so that those freighters can free roam on trading stuff. Make my life easier overall. So 3 stars. You're unassigned. You're unassigned, so we're good. Wow, Rescue 1 is already there. Wow. This is why we have the rescue ships. There's Rescue 5, look at that. See, that's what they're there for. Somewhere else you're going to be working at. Here as a captain. And then you're going to be working at number 3 freighter as a captain. Okay, so 2, and your behavior is advanced auto trade. So the 3 stars, that's what we're looking for, because the 3 stars gets you auto trade. It's not the greatest range, but it works. And we're going to anchor you. Sorry, where's first? Everything except for restricted stuff that may or may not be, illegal. Which would be what? Illegal? No. Contraband alcohol. That's the only one that we don't really care about. Everything else I think is okay. It's the alcohol that causes trouble with some of them. It's not a big deal. Anyway, Pakuni. 3 sectors in that. That'll work. And then you. Same general idea. Advanced auto trade. Again, everything except for contraband alcohol. And based out of Pakuni. Sorry. That one. Confirm. Is that? Yes. So, I mean, little freighters. Hopefully they can make some money for us. They don't have the ability to support fighters, do they? I don't think so. So yeah, the Class 6 bulk freighters. Oh, they do. Should I assign a couple of X-Wings to them? Give them company so they don't get bugged as much? Might work. Yep, escorts. That's exactly what we want. So, I don't think you have escorts yet. No, you don't. Because otherwise you'd be classified as a little fleet. Or they'd be showing off on you. So, we're going to want 10 X-Wings total. Question is, which X-Wings? The 65s, the 70s, or the XJs? I think the 65s. 65s are, because the 70s are like interceptor. They're really agile and stuff. They're more interceptor type. These guys, the XJs, are more tanky like. They're not as nimble. And the 65s are somewhere in between. But they hit the same, they say hit just as hard as the 70s do. And the XJs, they hit just as hard too. They just carry more missiles. The XJs just carry more missiles. So, we'll go with the orange T-70s. Because more than likely, if they're going to get harassed, it's going to be by smaller ships, more than likely. So, torpedoes, flares, quick, avoid stuff. It should work. And we need 10. Then I have to remember to assign them to the freighters. Okay, so that'll work. Yeah, this one's already found a job. So it's that one. Okay, so they're doing their things. This one made it back to get repaired, so your job is to go to Jabiim and defend the station. Because that's where all our crappy fighters go. Mostly. Defend. 38 ships defending the station. The station doesn't have enough room for them all to park. Because we don't have a... How would we do that? More docks? I think you need more docks in order for that to happen, I think. It doesn't really matter. They don't need sleep. But I could build a wharf here. So they could rearm and repair right here. So I don't have to go flying off. Where would I put it, though? Put it off the side. spin it this way. Can't put it there because it's the edge of them. Oh no, it's the dock that's stopping that. Could spin it on its face and do that. This. And it's Little Willie. Welcome to the stream, and thank you very much for the follow. Just do that. Spin it some more this way. That'll work. Nobody will know what that is, right? Nobody knows what that's going to figure out what that is. And the reason we're doing this is just to put a nice little spot there for our fighters that are in the area to repair and rearm if they need to. That'll work. And we need a builder. And we need 15 million. I have 12 million. Money. There's 15 million right there. Of course, now Jabiim's it's gonna be part of the economy, sucking up all kinds of resources now, I guess. Because people are gonna want to buy ships from there too, I think. But we're not adding to the station. It's going to just, if it can get everything it needs to keep everybody happy, that's the way it is. But we're not adding on to it to build more crap. Not with Pakuni so close. Okay. Now Jabiim. So estimates is still 15 million. We're sitting at 29, so get that out of the way. Although, it's kind of dumb, isn't it? Jabiim can build that stuff all by itself. Forget. Jabiim's got all the necessary parts probably for that. Yeah, it's got all this stuff already on the station, but look at they're already delivering it. So we're paying for some of it, but most of it, actually, we can say no. We don't want your business. Seriously, don't want your business. Look, they're trying to sell me stuff I don't need. Freighter. So, here. Jabiim. You're auto trading, so we want you to go trade with your own station and drain all the energy. Nope. Currently no offer for this ware. That's what I'm trying to do. Transfer wares, not trade with, transfer. So energy cells. Take all those. Dump them off in building storage stuff. Okay. Scan, build, and so all the module prefabs are coming from us now, and these energy cells. How many do we need? 39,000? Seriously, how's this? That one. So just a couple short there. Screw it, we'll buy it. Yeah, it's not a big deal. The station's got the money. We'll do it. We're covering the bulk of the cost there. Or resources. So anyway, that. Of course, I could just not give it any money and then we do it ourselves. Meh. We'll be fine. Probably don't need 15 million anymore, though. So if 800,000 doesn't cover it, I'm sure we'll build on our own. They're pretty good about that. Anyway. Dathomir defense platform is waiting for materials, I'm guessing. $14 million. See, the problem, this is too far away from Jabiim to... is it too far? It's not really too far, but it's far enough away that Jabiim doesn't interact with it directly. I have to tell him to go do it. So we'll just pay for the money here, or pay for this stuff. That's not a big deal. Still waiting for this to be built, though. Just the one stupid dock module. Is it that expensive? Six minutes. So what material is it missing? Delivery? That's the Durasteel. Needs 160, so a little short. Lukaszek isn't too far away. Freighters really here. Plasma conductors? What are you doing with plasma conductors? So ships in construction. Freighters, we've done 30 minutes still. Again, that's a supply issue over at Cooney. And it's related to the fighters too, and the miners as well. So, Cooney. We get all the refined metal productions. That's the last of the group. That's component production isn't related. Such as this, or and so we're waiting on the miners, right? These guys. Can we change the order of this at all? I'd like to bump these guys up. Guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, this is all about the metal thing. Or we could just buy the metal too. Be a good little consumer. That's what we should do. Okay, Bakuni. And make a slight little change. So, buy the ore or buy the refined metals? We are buying ore. Automatic buy amount, but nobody's selling it to us? Is that what's going on? Okay, what about the refined metals? Buy up to... I don't know how much we need, so we'll buy 25,000. Go from there. Seriously, the ore. Incoming ship selling ore. So there's that one. Find metals. No one's selling it. This is why we need our bigger miners. Because of this kind of stuff. This should not be a problem. Bakuni. Which ore is in this area? Respectable amount. How come we're not mining from there? Or how come it's not a problem getting up to us? Or why is it a problem getting up to us? Because they're not taking it to us first, that's why. Jerks. Oh, we need our own miners. This one, this is it's the Durasteel. That's the issue for this. Okay, so Gazek for this one. So transfer wares, we're looking for Durasteel. Durasteel plates. Thank you. We'll deliver it up to this defense place platform over in Dathomir. There. That should solve that problem. Durasteel, need 160, getting 3,300. If you're going to kill it, overkill it. Again, that's just to get this friggin' dock built. Okay, next. Could have got that done with the YT13, or the YT1300 on that one, but it's okay. For some reason we have these on defense, but that's okay. X-Wings too. Are they supposed to be defend? I think these things aren't. Why are they here? Shouldn't they be defending? Not sure why they're here. Oh, you know what? because we just built those. Those are going out to the freighters. Forget about that. So and now we're gonna have all these little merchant fleets flying around. Every time we assign fighters to them, it creates a new fleet. So we have to rename those. So I can keep them understood a little bit more easily. So I don't have to worry about them. So, Fleet 10. Where's your name? So, nope. So I want to rename the fleet. I have replace lost ships in this. So if we lose a fighter, or maybe a freighter, it gets replaced. Still need to rename this. There we go. Still not doing that. I'm not trying to rename the ship. I want to rename the fleet. Rename fleet. There we go. Okay. So, I spelled that wrong, didn't I? No, I didn't. Freighter Fleet 1. Fleet 2. And I am misnaming them, not naming them after the... This one should be Freighter Fleet 3. To match the freighter name. Let's be Freighter Fleet 1. There we go. Okay, make sure you are... Enable lost ship replacement. Ship replacement, and this one should be enabled. It is. Okay, so again, if they lose fighters, they get to come back. There we go. Acclimator. $20 still. Ugh. Okay. Yes, it matters. Not really. But... Oh, that just puts at the bottom of the list. Shouldn't do that. There we go. This way the military fleets, if I name them this way, will appear before the freighter stuff. Makes sense. Sort of. Okay. That. So the acclimator. Acclimators can they support 2 ships? I think they can. Oh, they can support 12 ships. Okay, then. So we will Can we spit out a couple more? Actually, where are you actually? It's not convenient. Too bad you're going to be gone by the time the fighters get built. So, ships. I would just give them 4. Doesn't really need more than 4 is more than enough for an acclimator. Nobody should bug them. Acclimator's got enough guns on them to scare away most troublemakers. And add 4 X-Wings into that, and they shouldn't get bugged. Okay. And the miners, they're going to need ships too, or fighters too. Being able to produce your own ships or fighters when you need them is very nice. So the miner. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong thing. Build ships, not plan build. So the miner is good for 2. It's got 2 docks and can support 2, so that's be fine. How many of those am I building? 4. But it's 48 minutes until those are done. I have 8 X-Wings just sitting around waiting. It's not that many. Against 2 X-Wings per miner. Okay. How's our scrapper doing? I haven't heard from you in a long time. It's working. There's your crew. 47, 47. I'm sure they're... Oh, look at all the skills on that ship. Ugh. Look at all the skills. Why are you guys unassigned? Unassigned to 5. I have 15 Marines. That's more than enough. Right. So service crew. Take those guys. Get them all trained up. So you 2 can be the next captain of a freighter or a miner. Get shot at by pirates all the time. Don't we need a manager here? No, apparently we don't. Do we? We do. This is a manager. I was looking at the wrong one. I was looking at this one. I was thinking I was looking at this one. But we got 2.5 more minutes until this is done. Then we'll transfer the freighter over, get them a manager, a low-level manager who's not really skilled up because they don't need to be in a defense platform. Okay, so that... Oh, that's right, you're actually on our fleet. Okay, so we're going to have our... I'm going to go drop a satellite down here. Done. Go fly back up and dock. Could send. I don't want to send them through. I'm gonna guess there's gonna be a lot of shooting on the other side. Because this is Independent Commerce Guild space. Because what happened down here? These guys are fresh. Why are they green? I don't see any. These aren't my ships here. So what happened to the ships that were destroyed here? They should be scrap. I try still to kick around the idea of doing business with the Huts too, aren't I? I'm spending too much money. All kinds of money. $50 left on those last two freighters and the miners after that. Another almost hour. Ugh. Again, this is all coming down to Bakuni. Bad planning on my part. We're not paying attention to our metal protection, our production. The refined metals. So, well, let's get 6 of those built now. So now this is going. Of course, I think we bought some of this too, probably, I guess. Maybe not. They might have produced it. It's a large ship. There's our freighter. Fighter. So there's our money. Those are all ours for the most part. Nothing there. Needs to split this stuff up better. Split those up faster or better. Is there a way to do that? They're all being built, so I guess it doesn't matter. So it looks like, I guess they hold, what, 8 slots? 8 slots. That's okay. Okay. There we go. So, Dathomir Defense Platform number 2 needs a manager. Not a good manager, just a manager. Changes the manager, and then we sort. No. There we go. Apparently that list of not good managers is a very long list. I only need 1 star. 1.5 stars is good. Okay, for a regular service crew off of freighter. Somewhere else, you will work here as a manager. Congratulations on your promotion. Don't die. Okay, so that's done. Now we can switch this over to this one, and you can start doing trade for the build storage. See, good materials for this thing to get built faster, hopefully. Now we'd set that. So this is Dathomir again. So we want drones. So we got a maximum of 200 repair drones here. Which we... No, wait a minute. 490. It's a lot of repair drones. 200 is fine. You're good there. We're doing that because we're going to have similar setup over here. But we can't do much at the moment. So, cargo drones. Was it 10? There. And repair drones, get those started there. Oh, those are defense drones. Never mind. Repair drones. Okay, so 10 to start. We have to bump those up later on. Station count is currently at 0. So here, as we go to our account management.
I was asked to drop my cargo.
Don't do
Awaiting
that.
orders.
Don't drop your cargo. Okay, so this defensive platform, so it's operating budget at 23,000.
I was asked to drop my cargo.
Well, it's 52, accepted my estimate, so
Awaiting orders.
don't drop that. This one doesn't have an operating budget yet. Trying to figure out why it costs so much to run them. I'm guessing because all the guns. Why is it more? That doesn't make any sense. Why is this more expensive to? Oh, this one's more expensive because of the solar panels and stuff. Oh, wait, no, that's not right. Why are you more expensive? I don't understand why this one would be more expensive. It's the same build. It's exactly the same build. This is based off a plan based on the other one. So I don't know why this one would be cheaper when it is literally the same build. Maybe because it's under construction. I don't know. But still. Hopefully it gets adjusted. Okay, so okay, just wait for you to get that done. Good. Coruscant. So look at the Arquitans. So I need to talk to the Republic representative for their military ships. So the bigger ones. I mean, they're New Republic is buying all kinds of fighters from us, so it's not a big deal. But they're going to want bigger ships too eventually, dealing with the Empire and the other bad people to the south. But we'll worry about that later. So freighter's done in about 9 minutes. X-Wings almost done, 20 seconds, a little under 20 seconds for 4 of them, which will cover the 2 freighters that are being built right now. And the remaining X-Wings are for the miners. Right. Like, do the math wrong. 2, 4, 6, 8. Nope, we did it right. Okay. To do. Okay, so we got our satellite down here so we can see what's going on down here. I guess we could move the fleet down here to be a little bit more involved. Meters there. Oh, what are these guys doing? Dock with you. Changing equipment. Taking forever. Should have sent you back to the station. It would have been faster. Speaking of, Jabiim. That's already done. That is already done.
We found something out here.
That's nice. What did we find? Claim it. Wonder what we found. Anyway. Is that an autosave? I think that's an autosave. That's an autosave going on, I think. Or we got something loading up somewhere. That got built really fast. It's so nice when you have all the materials right there. Okay, so that. So in this station, enable lost ship replacement. So this particular station has a bunch of A-wings, ARC 170s, a couple B-wings, Scarab 2, but look at all the X-wings and stuff. So basically anytime one of these dies, they get rebuilt by the station. And they can repair and rearm here too. The downside, of course, is supplies.
Awaiting orders.
So what did we get? I always like this. It's like Christmas. What did we get? A Scarab. Boo. Stupid Scarab. So that was disappointing. But should be able to, oh look, now we don't have to go as far back either to get these guys repaired either. So you can come back here and repair. No. But there's no ship trader. Oh, we need a ship trader. Oops. So ship trader. They don't need to be special for a ship trader, right? I don't think so. So take you. It won't work for me. I don't think the level really matters. So Jabiim. Sorry, not Bleem. Beam. So ship trader. Now we can get that thing fixed. And we're going to actually build and probably still ships there, but we need to make sure to get the right stuff going on. So anyway, where are you, Mr. Scarab? There you are. So here, who was asking before here? Now this is not a droid fighter, is it? Or is it? I think aren't these technically droids? I mean, it's got a little cockpit in there, but I thought these were droids. Consumables. You don't do rockets. You do proton torpedoes. And resources, it's fine. It'll happen. Done. We're going to assign you to the station.
Hello.
Hello there.
Okay, so Jabiim. Now we have to play around with their logical stuff, because this is everything it wants now in order to do what it needs to do. So the question is, what do we want to do with this station? So first things first, if anybody wants to buy from us, it gets a 50% markup, because that's fair the way the system works now. So raw scrap. No, so that's not a problem. So we're going to have Durasteel coming out of here, no problem. So this is all the stuff we have to buy, though. But the station is making money on its own, so we don't really have to worry about that. We're already buying parts. We're already bought missile components, smart chips, and shield components. So, yeah, I'm okay with this. Because like I said, the station is going to be paying its way through. It doesn't really have to worry about it too much. It's going to, of course, be big hits here. This freighter, buying all the advanced electronics and stuff. So it's going to be a little painful there, but...
Hello everyone. Unfortunately it is time to end the stream. Gimpy needs to eat dinner and spend some quality time with Mrs. Gimpy and the dogs. Have a great day or evening. We will see you tomorrow. Also, make sure to click the follow button and visit Gimpy's YouTube channel.
Debating whether I should set limits on this or not, just to save us money until we get everything we need, because station counts at 71,000 And because we're buying so much stuff, I should limit prices here, or limit how much buying we're. Otherwise, we're going to be not making a whole lot of money. So while I'm doing this, set everyone somewhere around 50%. Again, this is just to keep costs a little bit under control for a little while. Doesn't have to be perfect, so. Again, like I said, the station is more than capable of buying this stuff, but we don't want it buying all this stuff at once. Or at least be a little held in reserve. This way it's much more better. Of course, I could restrict the pricing too, but that's more pain. The funny thing is we're going to be buying from our own stations, too. A good chance Pecuni is going to be our biggest seller here. Now it's storage allocation. Ship supplies. We don't make our own ship supplies, so yeah, we're going to want to buy that. Electronics. Field coils. This should be the last of it, right? Okay, for raw scrap, that's no big deal. What's our workforce looking like now? So current workers, worker capacity is 17.5, so we're good. Module prefab is full. So Durasteel. This is really what we want. Prefab is full so that the Durasteel gets cranked out because of Pecuni sucking up all the Durasteel for making ships. So that's actually what we want. And then we're just going to keep these. Actually, we need to limit this some more. And the reason we're doing this is so they can actually, station will actually make money, maybe. Because I don't think we need a ton of this at the moment. I don't think we're going to be making a whole lot of... I don't think they're going to be coming here to buy ships for the most part. They might, but... Cooney's the bigger station. Can produce more. So, once this fills up the blue, they won't buy any more stuff and allow the station to make some money in the process. Because right now it's only at... oh, look at that, making $2 million. They bought a freight. They're buying freighters from us here. 1.6 million for a freighter they paid for them. So that means it's worth normally 4 million at least, which is about right. I think they're actually 5 or 6, but yeah. So I can take that. Hero was. I didn't think they was going to come here to. Wait a minute. Transaction log. Oh no, that's from a trade order. That's not from. They're not buying a freighter here. That was a trade order for coming out of the station. So this place sold something. Probably doesn't say. So I don't know what it actually sold. Probably prefabs. Could have been Durasteel too, though. Same here. But anyway, so that's the freighter. That station is, like I said, making money on its own. And these guys are starting to fill up too. So that works. Okay. So that is unfortunately going to have to be it for today. I can sit here being distracted all day dealing with this stuff, but I got to go eat my dinner. So that'll be it for today. And so thank you all very much for coming out. Much appreciated. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Not a lot of combat today. It was mainly, yeah, we had a little bit, but nothing firsthand for the most part because we spent a lot of time buying blueprints and working on stations and that kind of thing. Not a lot of combat, but we're getting set up for, you know, more fun stuff up in this area. So Dathomir, we started building our second defense platform. Although this is in the wrong. Should be above this one. I'm not sure why it's not showing up as above. Because the way I placed it, it should be. Can you see our platforms there? Or sorry, this stuff? Building without a light. Yeah, we don't care about licensing. See, so that's not us. Not sure. Oh, it's the Mandalorians giving trouble to the CSA. But this is not where I built this. I built this on top of this one. We purposely went to this angle and managed to. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. It's not the big deal, but because I wanted the two platforms sitting on top of each other. You know, more guns that way, facing the same direction. So, can I move it? No. Can I move it? No. Anyway, like I said, that didn't. It's okay. It's more about having more platforms in the space in this sector anyway, so that we have a shot at claiming it for our own. Because right now it still belongs to the Empire. I've got two platforms. Mandalorians have, looks like the one. CSA. Two. Just the two. Empire. Looks like they have the one. I don't know what that is, though. So, I should be in the running for controlling this once this thing is up and running. We'll have to probably end up building like 3 or 4 for sure, but I want access to this sector because of the resources. A lot of helium and methane right here, and we have a station right here that can capitalize on that. So that's the main reason why we're trying to squat on the Empire here. Downside, of course, squatting on the Empire is they have a nice big Executor Superstar Destroyer that's poked his eyes out a couple of times, and we lost another tug. Saw it earlier today for sure. It was like right there, and we had the Mandalorians and the Empire. I think we're shooting at each other. CSA wasn't really participating. I wasn't participating for sure. I'm not technically an enemy with any of them yet. CSA is one of my best friends, so yeah. So it's fun. It's fun. Oh yeah, and we got our first large ship construction areas. We got 2 at Pikuni and 2 at Coruscant. And our future builds are gonna for the station, so this is set up nice. So we got nice vertical builds for the large ships, and we can either keep going up or down with more of those, and we can also go out to the side here for when we get the extra large bays. We'll have to buy some more property, but that's not a big deal. Or we can even try. They should fit here. With the current property space we have, we should be able to fit extra large construction bays here too, above and below. And again, still have more space if we want to go that route for cranking stuff out. And then Coruscant's fairly similar because we use the same philosophy there as far as building vertical for the stuff. And in this case, we did down below here. There they are. So same general idea. In here we still have room. Maybe we probably could fit another one up here, and definitely can fit one down there. Maybe. Yeah, it looks like it'll fit. But off to the side, we can do the extra larges for construction there, and probably have enough space to maybe we can always expand. It's not big, expand our property borders. And we can always reduce this too, so it doesn't, because this is actually pretty long. Probably could get away with a halfway, but it would have been cutting it close. Because the spacer that's half this size would have been, it would have been close to bumping into the storage containers here, but it's fine. It looks fine. I'm okay with it, because this is a fugly station anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So anyway, there. So yes, we are producing large ships for ourselves. We don't have a lot of blueprints yet. That's our limit right now. Only have 3, I think. Yeah, we can make Arquitens, which the CSA is buying because it's their blueprint. And then the miner we got from the Mon Calamari, and then the bulk freighter we got from the Mon Calamari as well. And we're saving up our money to get the gas miner. We're going to basically either replace or enhance our mining situations at our stations with the large miners and make sure they have little X-wings protecting them. Same with the freighters, and going from there. So that's the plan there. And we actually even have, so we have a military fleet. Had to do some renaming of fleets to get everything a little bit better organized using 01 military fleet. So that's where our Venators are. And then the freighter fleets are just, in all honesty, it's just one freighter with 2 X-wings. That's what the freighter fleets are. So that happens automatically. Not much you can do about it. Once you assign, escort fighters, it becomes technically a fleet, I think, as far as the game's concerned. So, our freighters are done. But I'll worry about them later. So these guys will be getting their own fleets because this is a nice little process that I have to go through. But we have X-wings are ready to go. And then the miners are about 38 minutes out for them to be doing their thing, and we're good. So, progress, a lot of progress today. Again, not a lot of combat. There was some, but not big numbers. But it was what it was. And ICG is losing badly, I think, because this is New Republic. Oh, that's right. We found the Maw today. We knew about Kessel, but we found the Maw today. And Ben. Yeah, the ICG is losing their territory. They finally lost Kubindi, and Kessel was neutral. I think Kessel was technically neutral. Could have been part of the ICG, but I'm not sure there. Nimban, I think, has flipped a couple of times. But anyway, ICG is still in this area. But we haven't been to those particular locations, but they are hurting, I think. Although, no, wait, no, they're not hurting as much as I thought, because this is ICG, purple. But their territories they had up here, they're losing to the CSA, and I have a feeling that it has a result to, is a result of me producing tons of fighters for them when they need them. So, anyway, that's it. So, if you're here specifically for X4 and the Star Wars Interworlds mods, I would do this on Saturdays. So once again, thank you for watching, and stream schedule the next few days. Tomorrow is Sunday, so we're playing some more Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition, currently playing the Eye of Beholder campaign. And we're doing that again on Monday. Tuesday, we're taking a look at Going Medieval, version 1. The game is finally leaving early access and officially releasing on Tuesday. If you're not familiar with Going Medieval, it's basically Dwarf Fortress 3D, or could even say it's not really, it's the same genre as RimWorld and those type of games. It's a colony builder, but it's medieval and it's 3-dimensional. It's fun, and we're playing that again on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, another new game. Was it Whispers of the Eyeless? I think that's the name of the actual game. I think Whispers of the Eyeless, and we're playing that on Wednesday. Thursday is more in World of Warcraft 3. Total War Warhammer 3. Sorry, World of Warcraft 3. I'm tired. I'm working on 1 hour of sleep from yesterday. I've had 1 hour. I'm surprised I'm still awake. Anyway, Thursday, Total War Warhammer 3, playing Durasteel of the Wood Elves. Friday is Celasta 1. Multiplayer with Jeff Hope and Hurricane. We have to classify Celasta 1 because Celasta 2 officially entered into early access this past Thursday. So, that. And then Saturday, we're back here to X4. So, that's it. thank you very much for watching. Tomorrow's stream starts at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. GMT. 2 more weeks of this. And that's it. So thanks for watching. Have a great evening, great day, wherever you have to be. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you tomorrow.